Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Thursday, April 24, 2025. In the headlines, NNP appoints new caretakers for St. Patrick, St. David, St. George South and St. Andrew Southwest constituencies. The RGPF boasts 75% solvability rate, but laments uptick in crime. Plans for Imexa Limited, formerly known as the MNIB, unveiled. Land Tenure Regularization Program nears completion. Also in the news, regionally, body of an 11-year-old girl found in the swimming pool of a hotel in Guyana. Internationally, cases of malnutrition in West Africa quadruple since this time last year. Plus in the sports news, Classic Lighting Caribbean Communal Invitational officially launched. Meet set for May 17 and 18. We're live with the day's news.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
From GBN, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. In a move aimed at strengthening its presence in key constituencies, the main opposition New National Party has announced 4 new caretakers. The individuals could become candidates in the next general elections. The announcements were made during a meet and greet event at the party's headquarters on Wednesday. Christina John reports.
The New National Party is charting a course for political renewal, introducing a new slate of caretakers in key constituencies ahead of the next general election. A meet and greet held Wednesday at the party's headquarters. 4 new caretakers were formally introduced, each assigned to a constituency currently held by the ruling party. The announcement was made by opposition leader and political leader of the New National Party, Mrs. Emmeline Pear.
It is therefore my pleasure today, on behalf of the executive of the New National Party, to appoint 4 outstanding leaders who will immediately take up their post as caretakers in various constituencies. They will obviously push ahead with the work to be done in those areas. Mrs. Amanda Japal George, St. Andrew Southwest. Mr. Christopher Diali Jr., South St. George. Mr. Jelani Glean, St. Patrick West. Mrs. Nolene Thompson, St. David.
Jelani Kamu Green is the NNP caretaker for St. Patrick West, currently represented in the lower house by Joseph Andel. A marketing professional, educator, and youth advocate, Glenn brings over 20 years of service to the table, a deep connection to his hometown Satires.
Determination, confidence, loyalty, humility, and commitment are my key motivations as I begin this political journey. Ready to serve our beloved country, Grenada, and our beloved New National Party.
Yolene Thompson is the new face for St. David, a seat currently held by Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell. A former broadcast journalist, longtime community worker, Thompson says her focus is on listening, learning, and building alongside the people she serves.
I will continue to advocate for families with children with special needs. I will fight for early intervention services and comprehensive support systems. I will work to implement policies that ensure health care, respite care, and mental health services are basic rights for these families. It is not a luxury. I will push for stronger community inclusion and lifelong support that empowers both children and their caregivers.
Christopher Karim Diali steps into the role in St. George South, a constituency currently held by Andy Williams. A business consultant, financial planner, and agripreneur, Diali is leading innovation in sustainable farming, founding Grenada's first indoor mushroom farm.
He believed in country before self. That is why I stand for representation that truly matters, where government is not just a mechanism of management, but a source of hope and progress for our people. It is crucial that we move our conversations beyond the WhatsApp groups and into real policies and actionable decisions.
And in St. Andrew Southwest, the elected youth parliamentarian for St. Andrew Southeast, Amanda Japal George, has been appointed as the new National Party's caretaker for St. Andrew Southwest, a constituency currently represented by Lennox Andrew. Japal George is the NNP's youth arm president and current youth opposition leader in Parliament. She is also an entrepreneur, author, and a fierce advocate for education.
As I begin this new chapter in service, I carry with me 3 principles that have shaped my life and will guide my leadership. First, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. 3. Be the change you wish to see in the world. But today, I say more than that. I will fight with you. I will fight for us, for our children, for our grandchildren, for a future that belongs to all of us, not just some of us. And to our elders who have paved the way, I honor your sacrifice.
Since the election of Emmeline Pay as political leader in December 2024, the NNP has been on a recruitment drive as it seeks to ensure representation in all 15 constituencies. As the political landscape continues to shift, the new National Party says its focus on reconnecting with communities and preparing for any eventual call to the polls. With new caretakers in place, the party now turns its attention to groundwork and engagement in all 15 constituencies. Christina John, GBN News.
Well, despite a strong crime-solving record, the Royal Grenada Police Force is raising red flags over a rise in criminal activity across the island, with property crimes, sexual offences and illegal firearms on the rise. Authorities say more action and community cooperation are needed. We have more in this report.
Despite maintaining a crime solvability rate of 74.8%, the Royal Grenada Police Force reports a noticeable uptick in criminal activities across Grenada. Providing an update on the nation's 2024 crime statistics, Acting Commissioner of Police Randy Cornett highlighted increases in property crimes, sexual offences and the possession of illegal firearms.
For the year 2024, Grenada saw an increase in overall crimes by 1.6% compared to that said period of 2023. This increase is in respect to petty crimes such as obscene language, threatening language, and other misdemeanors. Suffice to say, the RGPF achieved a solvency rate of 74.8% of all crimes reported. I dare say that this success rate is among the highest in the region. The goal for 2025 is to take the solvency rate up to 80%.
In the first quarter of 2025, Grenada recorded 4 murders, down from 6 during the same period in 2024, a slight decline that still raises concern among law enforcement. With an ambitious target to raise the crime solvability rate to 80% by the end of 2025, Commissioner Connaught outlined a series of proactive and preventative policing strategies aimed at curbing crime and enhancing public safety.
Deepening the bonds between the police and the community, critical and essential to our fight against crime. We will do so through further development of our citizen advisory bodies, greater collaboration and engagement with business entities. We'll also expand on our school liaison officer programs, extend our reach towards our young, impressionable minds by expanding our Police Boys and Girls Club. Definitely, we are going to save the future of this country. We will also broaden our Police Farm Watch, leveraging technology and further invest in investigative applications and best practices in law enforcement.
He also stressed the importance of the force's increased use of digital technology, not only to solve crimes more efficiently, but also to enhance communication and engagement with the public.
We will also expand on our drone technology and building our capacity with the drone operators, and also leverage CCTV in public spaces. This has tremendously supported our law enforcement efforts and boosted our solvency rate for 2024. And by engaging further in these and investing in these, definitely we will see how best we can accomplish the overall objective in achieving our 80% solvency rate. We are going to leverage social media and other platforms to engage constituents. I want to invite you at this time to visit our Facebook page and other social media pages.
As the RGPF intensifies efforts to reduce crime and meet its new target, officials are urging the public to partner with law enforcement, emphasizing that community cooperation is key to creating safer neighborhoods across Grenada. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
The story to report. Phase 1 of the land tenure regularization program is said to be nearing completion. The rest of the details in this report.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources continues its mandate to provide title deeds or a legal pathway to ownership for individuals who have occupied Crown lands for more than 10 years. This effort is part of the Ministry's broader land tenure regularization program designed to ensure that eligible occupants gain secure ownership of the land they reside on. First announced in May 2024, the regularization process is being carried out in 3 phases. Phase 1 focused on identifying a total of 522 accounts. So far, more than 10,000 paper-based records have been successfully digitized and uploaded to a new computerized system. The Land Tenure Regularization Unit reports that it is steadily progressing towards issuing the first set of titles to Phase 1 occupants. The ministry notes that the following milestones have already been achieved. 1. Cabinet approval has been granted for the allotment of Crown lands to 108 individuals. 2. The Land and Survey Department, along with contracted surveyors, have identified or created survey plans for over 100 individuals awaiting title preparation. 3. 3 private attorneys have been engaged to expedite the preparation of deeds of title, which will be reviewed by the Attorneys General Chambers and signed by Her Excellency the Governor General. Recommendations have been submitted to Cabinet and collaboration is ongoing with the Housing Authority of Grenada to regularize the tenure of residents in Lacaloom, St. David. 5. Approvals have also been secured for Crown lands occupiers in Berrett, St. David. In moving the process forward, land tenure regularization field officers will begin reaching out to individuals over the coming weeks to guide them through the final steps needed to prepare and distribute the title deeds, bringing phase 1 of the project to completion. As part of the process to register title deeds at the Supreme Court Registry, individuals must ensure all outstanding property taxes are fully paid and receipts are properly stamped. The Land Tenure Regularization Program is urging anyone who has completed payment for government-allotted lands but has not yet received a title deed or has not been contacted by field officers to call the office at 440-2708 for assistance. Once phase 1 is completed, the program will shift into phase 2 with more details to be announced, including a full list of existing Crown land settlements. Christina John, GBN News.
Other news, plans for Imexa Limited, the new entity set to replace the Marketing and National Importing Board, are advancing, with details on its structure and capitalization now public. At a town hall meeting in St. John last evening, Chris DeRiggs, chairman of the technical working group leading the transition, revealed that the new entity, to be called Import-Export Agromart Imexa Limited, will operate as a public-private partnership. Under the proposed structure, the private sector will hold 60% of the investment stake.
For now, the recommended capitalization structure is 60% private sector, 40% government, farmers' organizations, NGO, civil society. In its initial setup, it is likely to be a situation where it is 60% private sector, 40% government. And when this business becomes a going concern, that is a business that is stable and capable of meeting its financial commitments, the door will be open for a more diversified ownership of equity, which would include farmers' organizations. That's the construct at this point in time. The government is mindful of how high-risk agriculture is, and in its initial setup is not contemplating a situation where farmers are exposed to risk.
In the organizational structure, DeRiggs said that they are looking at 4 key departments.
In its organizational structure, we are looking at 4 or so key departments. The fresh produce department, which is which is happening now, right, at some level. Dry goods would be the specified products under the legal monopoly. Agro-processing, potentially an early addition. It may not start initially. And then, of course, for administrative purposes of running a business, the supporting functions of sales, accounting, HR, administration, so on.
All right, so in the 2025 budget statement delivered in March, Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall told Parliament that legal and financial experts are currently developing a prospectus as well as legal agreements. These documents will support the process of selecting a strategic partner to help launch Imexa Limited, with the goal of being operational before the end of the third quarter of 2025. This is Network News. We'll be right back.
Are you looking to further your education but need financial support? Ariza Credit Union is here to help. With our educational loan, you can pursue your dreams. Whether you're working and studying, taking professional online courses, or engaging in full-time education, we've got you covered. Our flexible repayment options and competitive interest rates provide the right support for you on this journey. Visit Ariza Credit Union. Apply today, take control today, and own your own education.
Angie, don't you know that you should not fly kites near electrical poles and wires? You should only fly it in open areas. If the kite gets stuck, it can cause power outages throughout the village.
Then I'll just pull it down, Johnny. Simple?
No. You shouldn't do that. You can get shocked. You should call Grenlec at 237 and they will come and help.
Alright.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
That's just not cricket.
No sweat, you with CG United. Remember my street dance battle against Seamus O'Leapsy? I went on to win the title of Miss Irish-ish, set to perform at nursing homes around the world. Then this happened. Seamus on you, Seamus. Anyway, I was covered. Let's bounce.
Comprehensive motor cover for damage and more. CG United. Good like that.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Climate change is real. Storms are getting stronger and droughts are lasting longer. Are you prepared for what's ahead? At Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited, we want to help you protect your investments. Build for the future with a BFF loan. Make climate-smart upgrades and strengthen your home to withstand nature's unpredictability. Get 100% financing to build or purchase a home or make additions to your existing structure. Enjoy discounts on related loan fees and special benefits when you choose climate-resilient solutions. We are also offering financing of up to $50,000 unsecured for your home upgrades. Invest in renewable energy, energy-efficient appliances, water storage, and so much more. The time is now to ensure your investments can withstand climate change. Invest in your home, protect your family, and secure your future with a BFF loan. You have a BFF in Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinair Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable, solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
How am I supposed to finish cooking like this? I wonder if climate change is behind all these water shortages. Time to think about the future. It's really time to invest in a proper water storage tank, you know. What water tanks you guys have available?
We have 450 gallons for a family of 3, 800 gallons for a family of 5, and 1,000 gallons for a family of 7. Purchasing any of these tanks will ensure that you have enough water stored.
Don't be like me and wait until you're out of water. Be smart. Be prepared. Invest in a proper water storage tank today.
One venue, 3 cars, $35,000 in cash. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the big one, because on Saturday, May 3rd from 6 p.m., get set for the biggest event for 2025, the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. At the National Stadium, you can win 3 mint-condition cars, a Suzuki Ignis, a Suzuki Swift Sports, and a Honda Vessel Plus. But wait, that's not all. You can also win $35,000 in cash.
Whoa, is this real?
Yes, it is. 3 cars plus $35,000 in cash. Tickets are $60 for 1 or $100 for 2. This will definitely be the event for 2025. Don't miss the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. Saturday, May 3rd at the National Stadium. Brought to you by Carib. It's the way we play. With just $2, you can gift yourself with a chance to win the Lotto jackpot. Now, imagine winning the National Lotteries Authority jackpot of $44,000. Why pass upon this winning opportunity? Lotto, play and win a lot of money.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Farmers, technical officers, employees of the Mirabel Propagation Station at the T.M. Aisha Community College Mirabel campus were afforded the opportunity to familiarize themselves with environmentally friendly products that can be used as part of pest management programs. We can tell you too that this initiative was a collaborative effort between the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry, Marine Resources and Cooperatives, and Rennick and Thompson. It was aimed at educating stakeholders on the use of sustainable and eco-conscious agricultural solutions.
It was a partnership that was well received in order to educate ourselves and our stakeholders. The training focused on the use of environmentally friendly chemicals to control pests and also as herbicides and biostimulants. We really welcome this training as it looks specifically at the good agricultural practice, some of the friendly chemicals, the best chemicals that we can recommend to farmers to ensure that we continue to produce healthy food in the most sustainable manner.
Chief Agronomist Alison Haynes. Talking there, she noted the importance of such training in building awareness and capacity among farmers. The session was conducted by Marketing Arm International, a Trinidad-based company known for supplying Rennick & Thompson with a diverse range of biological, botanical, and organic products that meet high-quality standards and hold international certifications.
So this morning we had with us two agronomists from Marketing Arms International. They come with a wealth of expertise, knowledge in pest and disease control, and of course within our ministry, among our officers, we need to build our capacity in that area. So it was really welcoming having the team from Marketing Arms and Rennick & Thompson conducting this training in collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture.
We had this training just educating farmers on different type of products, most safe products that they could use, and it wouldn't be so harmful and easy to use. And all of them are available at the shop. You can come in and get it at reasonable prices.
The story to report: the Grenada Resilience Improvement Project, GRIP, is advancing steadily as its midterm review wraps up and infrastructural works prepare to begin. More in this report.
The Grenada Resilience Improvement Project is currently undergoing its midterm review as the initiative moves closer to the commencement of major infrastructure works. Key project sites include the Baltazar Bridge and the coastlines of Soubise and Maquis, with special attention also being placed on the Greater Grenville area. In addition, the project features a road assessment management component aimed at strengthening Grenada's road network. The 4-day review, which concludes tomorrow, April 25th, brings together several key stakeholders. Among the participants are the World Bank team overseeing the project, GRIP's project management unit, and representatives from the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, the Ministry of Infrastructure and Physical Development, the Ministry of Finance, Beston Consulting, Alpha Engineering, Satra Services, and other partners. Project Manager for GRIP, Dr. Kelvin George, shared an update on the project's progress.
As the midterm review is basically halfway in the project life cycle. Basically, you take a stock of the progress that has been made thus far in the project. It's at, you could say, the pre-construction phase, meaning that all the pre-construction activities like the analysis of data, collection of data, bathymetric data, geotechnical work, all the analysis that is relevant in order to come up with a full design has been done. So we are in design stage, which is pre-construction, but design, where the designs are being finalized for both the Baltazar bridge reconstruction and also the coastal protection for Soubise and Maquis.
Jared Mercadante, Task Team Lead and Senior Disaster Risk Management Specialist with the World Bank, noted that the project has recently been upgraded to a satisfactory status by the bank.
For the Grenada Resilient Improvement Project, supported by the World Bank, which is a $15 million project supporting infrastructure investments in Soubise and Maquis, supporting coastal protection, and the rehabilitation and reconstruction of the Baltazar Bridge. Identify corrective measures to improve implementation or strengthen project investments. So the aspirations and expectations from this mission would be to really identify the measures that need to be put in place to really strengthen the project effectiveness and ensure that the project development objective, which is to increase the resilience of Grenada's infrastructure, is achieved through these two investments in critical areas.
In the Baltazar Bridge component, Beston Consulting has been contracted as a design and supervision consultant. Civil engineer Mark Ramdat is leading the engineering work on this critical infrastructure.
On the verge of submitting the final design drawings.
is expected to be submitted mid-May, and following that we intend to go into the tendering process where we would basically engage interested contractors with the hope of capitalizing on the dry season at the end of 2025. And it's really exciting at this point because we are on the verge of basically completing the designs where all feedback, all the considerations would be represented in the final design.
Valued at $15 million, GRIP is a Government of Grenada initiative funded by the World Bank and implemented by the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation. The project is designed to strengthen the island's resilience to climate-related and natural disasters by enhancing environmental capacity through targeted mitigation and disaster risk management efforts. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Local Job Fest brings opportunities for skilled tradesmen. This is Network News.
ACB, SME, start, manage, expand. Don't call me small. I'm dreaming big. I'm gonna have it all. ACB, SME, start, manage, expand. Taking on all my competition. Got the whole bank's attention. ACB, best financial solution. Ready for success? Call us at 444-4919 or visit us at acbonline.com to learn more. ACB SME. Start, manage, expand your business today.
How do you choose your toilet paper? Just because it's soft and nice. That's how I choose my toilet paper. Made right here in the Isle of Spice. Cherish space off Harbor Bay. Super value every day. The price is right and locally they're made. Support local when you purchase Cherish and other quality brands from Grenada Paper Products.
Need to install or repair your plumbing? We've got you covered. Whether you're setting up a new washing machine, replacing a leaking faucet, or fixing that pesky dripping pipe, the Plumbing Supply Store is your go-to place in Grenada. We offer a wide range of plumbing products to make both new installations and maintenance a breeze. Our shelves are stocked with top quality products including pressure and waste fittings. And if you've been struggling with blocked drains, have you heard of Melt? This powerful drain-unblocker liquid is a game changer, designed to prevent and clear blockages, making it ideal for hairdressers dealing with clogged wash sinks. We also carry a wide selection of repair kits and replacement parts to bring new life to old plumbing fixtures. Visit us today on the Woodlands Main Road or call 444-1377 for expert advice, top-notch products, and a warm welcome. At the Supply Store, we do everything plumbing.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Hello? Brenda, girl, you ain't see Robert bringing a whole set of thing there?
Wait! Bonje, what up?
Girl, a solar panel.
Solar panel?
Yes. And what a tank too.
But like Robert win a lot. Oh gosh, Val, I sure you see me.
Hey, you're too fast.
You may be wondering the same thing like Brenda and Val. It's no secret.
I took a BFF loan from Co-op Bank. With this affordable financing, I'm able to build in a climate-friendly and energy-efficient way. The more climate resilient I build, the lower my interest rate. I'm building for the future, and my BFF Co-op Bank is helping me do just that.
Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. Yeah, them bosses are gone. Hello. I see that. About 10 now. Them man make a hard day, man. Me a 38 man. But you man 92. Yeah. You need the number 1 run, man. That easy. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number 1. Yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Keeping up with the kids' growth spurts might mean time for a bigger fridge. Don't worry, at Quartz, we've got you. Need to upgrade your home? Give new arrivals in dining. Plus, buy more and save more on bedroom sets and get an additional 10% on credit purchases of any bedroom set. Want quality products that provide value at the best prices backed by full warranty? We've got you. Plus, shop today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Whatever you need, we've got you. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
$10 on Playway, $20 back up on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding Multi-X to your bet? Yes, Multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and Multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, Multi-X all of the daily games.
With Multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add Multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Last Saturday, Consolidated Contractors Company Caribbean Inc., CCCCI, hosted a job fair at the Concord Government School in St. John. The event gave members of the company an opportunity to connect with prospective candidates and share information about upcoming employment opportunities for projects planned in the Concord community. Christina John has this report.
Committed to the upliftment and empowerment of the communities it serves, CCCCI recognized that hiring locally not only creates jobs but also fosters economic growth, skills development, and local capacity building, key components of the more resilient communities. CCCCI's managing director is Nelson Luizon.
At CCC, any project we undertake, we consider that as a Grenadian company, We must remain committed to bettering the lives of communities and securing a balance between people and prosperity. For us, there is a need to look beyond the checkbox of just project deliverables and to consider how CCC can create a win-win situation for the community in which we work.
Available at the job fair were several of the company's senior personnel, including project managers and head of departments for equipment, machinery, surveying, and logistics. Luzon highlighted past successes of similar job fairs, noting that the company previously recruited an excellent team from the surrounding communities during its Hermitage Road construction project in St. Patrick, completed in 2022. He also referenced a similar event hosted at the Calavini Community Center in September last year, held at the start of the Cliff Road rehabilitation project from Upper Woburn to Woodlands.
While some of our employees may already come from communities nearby, there are new job opportunities with each project, and we believe that we must make these economic empowerment activities available to the community members as a matter of priority.
Throughout the event, some residents were shortlisted for specific roles based on their experience and qualifications, as identified during the interactions with CCCCI staff.
And I'm really glad that they came about intending to start a brand new project just now within the surrounding area, and they plan to give me a chance to work with them.
Among the positions available for the upcoming project are machine operators, masons, carpenters, drivers, information technology assistants, communication assistants, surveying assistants, and site helpers. Christina John, GBN News.
Stay with us for sports news and around the globe coming up.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Brandon, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
This is the big one, because on Saturday, May 3rd from 6 p.m. get set for the biggest event for 2025, the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo at the National Stadium. You can win 3 mint-condition cars, a Suzuki Ignis, a Suzuki Swift Sports, and a Honda Vezel Plus. But wait, that's not all. You can also win $35,000 in cash.
Whoa!
Is this real?
Yes, it is. 3 cars plus $35,000 in cash. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two. This will definitely be the event for 2025. Don't miss the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. Saturday, May 3rd at the National Stadium. Brought to you by Carib. It's the way we play.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Sporting fans, good evening. The Windward Islands Infernos are set to open their campaign in the inaugural West Indies Breakout League when they face off against the Guyana Rainforest Rangers on Friday. 6 franchise teams are participating in the first of its kind tournament designed to showcase emerging cricket talent across the region. Before the draft, each team was allowed to retain up to 7 players with a maximum of 3 between the ages of 27 and 29. In line with the league's mission to highlight rising stars, all selected players must have limited professional experience. Eligibility rules specify that players should have played fewer than 40 List A T20 matches and no more than 10 international T20s. Each franchise was also granted the option to select 2 players from outside their home territory. These non-resident selections are highlighted in yellow in the official draft table. The draft brought a fresh wave of excitement, with 15 teenagers securing spots across the teams, setting the stage for a dynamic tournament. We can tell you too, the 2025 West Indies Breakout League runs from April 25 to May 10, with 17 matches to be held at the prestigious Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Trinidad. While the excitement surrounding Grenada's strong performance at the recently concluded 52nd Carifta Games continues to resonate, even as the event wrapped up. Although the dust has now settled in Port of Spain, local athletes are being encouraged to dream bigger and look beyond their current achievements. Delivering remarks at the welcome home ceremony on Monday was former Olympian and boxer Bernard Wilson, who competed in the 1984 Summer Olympics in the men's welterweight division. Now serving as president of the Grenada Olympic Association, Grenada Olympic Committee, Wilson offered some sage advice to the returning athletes.
Think big, think ahead, and work step by step by step. You have the material. I see some of you and I say, my God, you are fantastic, and you can continue to be that way. Now, talent is one thing, but if you don't combine talent with hard work, you're in trouble. I've seen many talented student athletes here, and I know that instead of having 6 athletes in the Olympics in 2028 Atlanta,
Bernard Wilson of the Grenada Olympic Committee talking there. He's the president. Still with track and field, the countdown is on for the launch of the Classic Lighting Caribbean Communal Invitational, scheduled for May 17 and 18 at the Karani James Athletic Stadium. This inaugural event aims to bring together athletes from clubs, schools, tertiary institutions, businesses, and the broader community for a celebration of talent, excellence, and spirited competition.
All the races, no one will be coming first, second, third, or fourth. They all will be getting medals. But all of them would also be getting prizes. And guess what's going to happen? These prizes will be given to a charity of their choice. So the function, the aim, and the intention of the game is to ensure, that at the end of it, doesn't matter who you are, whether you're from the police, the busmen, Flo, SAS, Nawasa, Grenlec, or whether you're from Jonas Brown and Hubbards, that's another component of the game I've not yet mentioned, Judge F. Huggins, all from Brighton and Miners, they too will be participating in the game. All of them will be making a contribution to a charity of the choice. And we do that to make sure of one thing. At the end of the day, it's a united effort we put in, and everyone must benefit from the games.
Martin Bideau, lead organizer of the track and field meet, talking there. Well, Jerry Alexis, one of the coordinators of the meet, emphasized its importance to Grenada's sporting calendar.
You know, the game is going to take place on the 17th and the 18th of May, and as I said, from 10 on the 17th and 11 on the 18th. We basically have a game structured around all categories from year 7 all the way up to seniors, and seniors in this case being over 20s. We're going to definitely have races for the police, as we say, which is going to be in the form of relays, and we're also going to have some special 60 meters races for the special invited people. The other races, basically, as we know, usually we're going to capture all the students, all the athletes from all the clubs and schools that Mr. Bideau would sponsor, and other invitees in all the different categories that we would have done. Added to that, we basically have a deadline for registration, which will be on May 8th, and likewise we have a technical meeting which is going to be on May 15th. In the technical manual, all the information is there. We're going to make sure at the end of the day that everybody go home with the technical manual, and we're going to ask for updating email address so that we can share the technical manual with the different persons responsible for the different teams. It is important that we register on time so that we can have all the athletes in the system before. We know what usually happens when we have sports, that we find the late registration and then we have problems sometimes on the day, and basically in getting persons out on the track. So let us adhere to the technical manual. The deadline for the registration is going to be May 8th. All the information is clear in the technical manual, and let's take it from there. Thank you.
This event has been sanctioned by the Grenada Athletic Association. A special logo was unveiled to represent Classic Lighting Caribbean's mission and ongoing contribution to the development of sports in the region. So, Classic Lighting Caribbean Communal Invitational, scheduled for May 17 and 18 at the Karani James Athletic Stadium. That's the sports news for now. We begin in Guyana, where the body of 11-year-old Adriana Young was found this morning in the swimming pool of Doubleday Hotel in East Bank, Essequibo, just hours after she was reported missing, sparking violent protests and arson at the hotel. According to reports, Adriana had been swimming at the hotel with family members when she vanished at about 1:30 a.m. on Wednesday. Her grandmother, Carol Xavier, raised the alarm after Adriana failed to exit the pool with her siblings. A police search of the hotel, including rooms, storerooms, and the roof, initially turned up nothing. Disturbing CCTV footage later showed Adriana entering a red and black vehicle, which then drove off. Before further progress could be made, her body, reportedly bruised, was found in the pool. President Irfan Ali has ordered a full investigation and assigned a special team to the case. He said, and I quote, "We must uncover the full truth. No resource or effort will be spared." He also demanded a full timeline of police actions since the case was reported. Following the grim discovery, angry residents protesting outside the hotel stormed the premises and set it on fire. Further afield, a devastating malnutrition crisis is gripping West Africa as aid funding collapses there, leaving health facilities overwhelmed. Hospitals report surging cases of severely malnourished children, with last year's admissions quadrupling normal levels. Medical teams warn they lack resources to handle the coming wave of critical cases, with life-saving medicines running dangerously low. The region stands on the brink of a preventable humanitarian disaster as support systems fail. Al Jazeera's Ahmed Idris reports from a health facility in Nigeria's Borno State.
Health workers struggle to inject life-saving medicine into a severely malnourished child. One of thousands expected to come to this health facility in the coming weeks. Malnutrition cases are on the rise in the Sahel and elsewhere in West Africa, just as aid funding dries up. Last year, this facility treated 16,000 severely malnourished children, 4 times the usual figure. This year, the numbers could be higher. A significant drop in aid and price inflation have exposed millions to food shortages. The departure of several aid organizations has only made conditions tougher for refugees and aid workers. The World Food Programme says it urgently needs $620 million to sustain its operations for the next 6 months. If that help fails to arrive, it may be forced to suspend operations. That could be catastrophic for millions in the region who rely on food aid. Ahmed Idris, Al Jazeera, Maiduguri, Nigeria.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. Reminder of the headlines. The new National Party appoints new caretakers for St. Patrick's, St. David, St. George South and St. Andrews Southwest constituencies. The RGPF boasts 75% solvability rate but laments uptick in crime. Plans for Amexa Limited, formerly known as the MNIB, unveiled. Land Tenure Regularization Program nears completion. Also in the news regionally, body of an 11-year-old girl found in the swimming pool of a hotel in Guyana. Internationally, cases of malnutrition in West Africa quadruple since this time last year. Plus in the sports news, Classic Lighting Caribbean Communal Invitational officially launched. Meet set for May 17 and 18. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Thanks for tuning in to the broadcast. Have a good night.